Yes, children. We are going to begin with the new chapter, which is lines and angles. It's very interesting chapter. We will first begin with the basic definitions that we are going to use. And all those basic definitions, beta, you have already done in previous classes. So it will just be a kind of recap. All right. As the name of the chapter is lines and angles. So to begin with, first of all, let us discuss what a line is. I'll make you write all the definitions later. First, we are into the understanding part, discussion part. Okay. Anybody, by raising hand, you can answer me if you want to try out your luck with what a line is. Anyone, you may raise your hand up. Just try. What do you think a line is? Yes. Yes, Aditya
Ma'am, a
Gupta.
long narrow mark.
Ma'am, that can be extended from both the ends.
What can be extended? You are saying that can be extended. It is a property of a line, children. First of all, we should know what is the difference between property and definition of anything. Definition is how you're going to define it. And extension part, it's property, it's feature. Yes, Anushka.
Ma'am, a horizontal line or a narrow mark.
No, it can be vertical also.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
And my question is, what do you mean by a line? How do you define a line? Okay, Aditya, somewhat correct, but not completely.
It's a
Yes,
one-dimensional figure.
okay, yes, it's a one-dimension figure.
Ma'am, it can extend infinite.
That is a property, Pacha. That is a property. Extension part is a property. What is a line? First of all, you need to define that. Yes, Parsh. Yes, Parsh. Anything? No? Let me, Aditya Gupta has put in the chat box the collection of points. But there are so many points in the plane. Now, this is a collection of points. Can we call this collection of points as a line? Tell me.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, because we can.
No, we cannot call it like that. So what should we call it? Collection of points, but what kind of points? What kind of points? Can we say the collection of all the points which are lying in a straight line? Collection
vertex?
of
Vertex?
no, collection of all the points which are lying in a straight path. Which are lying in a straight path. जो एक सीधे रास्ते में जितने भी points होते हैं, they will be called. By joining those straight points, we will be getting a line. So if you want to define a line in a simple words, you will say it is a straight path. What is a line?
It is
Line
a
is a
straight path.
which is formed by joining, infinite points, There are infinite points, and since it is made up of infinite points, we put arrows on both the ends. To show that it can be extended. So it is a property of the line that it can be extended. It is not the definition. So in simple words, again, I am just repeating. A straight path obtained by joining infinite points lying in the plane. Okay? Is it okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. First, you want to say something? Your hand is up, beta.
Ma'am, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I am able to hear you, beta.
Ma'am, at that time I am giving the answer, but my voice is not getting to you.
Okay, no problem. Are you clear now, children? Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next is line segment. To get to know the meaning of line segment, first of all, Could you please tell me, if you look into the dictionary for the meaning of segment, what will you get? If you look into the
Ma'am?
dictionary
Something that,
for the meaning of segment, what will you get?
Ma'am,
ma'am,
the
something
2
that
points,
terminate.
there is a 2 points in it.
Sorry?
Ma'am, it has a definite length and has 2 points.
Again, you are giving me property of a line segment. मैंने आपसे question line segment नहीं पूछा.
Ma'am,
Listen to the question carefully, beta. I am asking you, if you look into the dictionary for the meaning of the term segment, what will you get? I'm not asking you line segment. I'm just asking you segment. What is the English dictionary meaning of segment? Yes, Adamya, you want to tell?
ma'am, something that terminates.
No. Segment. You have devices in your hand. Reach to Google, Baba. What is the meaning of segment? Hurry up,
Ma'am,
hurry up, hurry up.
And any of the parts into which the thing
Some
is
part.
divided or naturally
Only by
separated.
raising your hand, only by raising your hand if you want to answer. Yes, Yugam. Yugam has already tried. Yes, Amok. What is the meaning of segment? Amok.
Some particles that are divided.
Okay. Anything else? You may put in the chat box also wherever it suits you. Siddharth. Yes, Siddharth.
Ma'am, a section or a part of something.
Very good. If you reach Google Baba, or if you open a dictionary, segment means part of something. It means part, हिस्सा, किसी चीज का part. English meaning. अगर आप English language में segment word use करते हो, आप सुनते हो a segment of movie, a segment of serial, a segment of series. It's a segment means a part. Okay? Even in biology, for some concept, you use the word segment. Okay? So segment means part. English में segment का अगर meaning देखेंगे तो part, हिस्सा. So line segment. Segment means part. Line segment means part of what?
A line.
Part of line.
A part of line. See how easy it becomes to define something when you know the English meaning. So segment means part. Line segment means a part of line. That's it. Easy?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Line segment
So,
means
ma'am,
a
the
part of.
definition of the line segment will be a part of line.
Yes, that's it. So if you have a line, if you cut it in like this, so this part of line is called line segment. Since
Yes,
it is a part of something, it is obtained by cutting a line. It is a part of something. That means इसके दो end points हो गए. It has two end points.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
And since it has two end points, it has got a fixed length, a definite length. Line has no length. It is extending up to infinity, but line segment has got a fixed length because it is a part of line. Part of line means आपने एक line को cut किया दो parts से, दो points से. So this has got fixed length and this is called a line segment. Are you with me, children? Till
Yes,
here?
ma'am.
Yes.
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 Sure? Okay. So we are done with line, we are done with line segment. Okay. Coming on next is, the next definition is ray. If you can please define ray by raising your hand up. You may please raise your hand up if you want to tell. Yes, Adamya.
Ma'am, a line that is terminated from one end, but ma'am, on the other hand, it can be drawn infinitely.
मैं क्रॉस बोल रही हूँ, स्टिल यू आर स्पीकिंग. सबसे पहली गलती आप ये कर रहे हैं कि आप रे को डिफाइन करने के लिए लाइन यूज कर रहे हैं. The moment I hear the term line, if I know mathematics, line strikes here that it has got no end point. And then you are saying a line which has got one end point. So it is wrong. Children, now we should know how to play with the words. Right? The moment we are hearing the term line, it means it is not ending. So we cannot say line which has one end point is ray. That is wrong. थोड़ा सा change कीजिए. Line हमने define किया था a straight path which can be extended in both the direction. So from there only somewhere you please pick. Yes, Pakhi, You want to try, Paki?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a part of a line that has a fixed starting but no end point.
Again, a ray cannot be a part of line. Part to hissa ho gaya. Ray is something which you are saying is like being extended. तो जो चीज extend हो रही है वो हिस्सा कैसे हो सकता है? हिस्सा has to be fixed. A part has to be fixed. Yes, Amo.
Ma'am, a ray is ma'am, a ray can be defined as a beam of light which is originated from a source.
That is fine, but that is not in terms of mathematics. Science, maybe you are saying that is wonderful. I am again giving you a hint, children. We define line as a straight path obtained by joining line points, infinite points. So from here only just pick up something and continue.
Can
Yes,
I?
Yugam. Yes, Yugam.
Ma'am, a point from which a point from which a line is a point from which
Acha, if I say a straight path, ray is a straight path which has got one fixed point and other point and other end can be extended indefinitely, infinitely. A straight
Ma'am, it
path,
is correct.
a straight path having just one fixed point. So that means the other one is not fixed.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we have to use the term straight to show कि ये एक सीधा चीज है, curved चीज नहीं है. Can you give me the example of ray in nature?
Sunlight.
Ma'am,
sun rays. Sun rays.
Sun rays. Sun rays. It has got one fixed point. Ray has got one fixed point. So this fixed point is your sun, and these are the sun rays. See, beta?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Now coming on next, if I talk to you about this thing, children, will it be fine if we today just we discuss and in the next class we write down the definitions? Will it be fine?
Yes,
I
yes,
want to
ma'am.
do different part today. Now, if you talk of angle, what is angle? Can you tell me what an angle is?
Ma'am, collection of two rays.
Ma'am, a collection of two rays.
Okay. And what is the specific quality of those two rays? I agree.
They
It is
can
collection.
extend infinitely.
90-degree angle.
No. Why
Ma'am,
can
they
angle only be of 90 degree? What is
Ma'am,
the
they meet
property
at the
of
same
those two
point.
rays? They
Meet at the same point.
Ma'am, their starting point is
the
same.
same point or they start from the same point?
Ma'am, they start from the same point.
Yes. It's not that they meet at the same point. That will be a wrong thing कि हाँ दो लोग चल रहे थे और वो मिल गए किसी point पे. No. Meeting at a point and originating from a point. Two different things. आप चले
Yes, ma'am.
अनुष्का अपने घर से चली, मैं अपने घर से चली. We are meeting at a point. That is called meeting. ठीक है? But we both, Anushka and myself, we both started from the same place. And then we moved in different direction. That is called originating. Are you getting the difference between meeting and originating?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to be technically correct, बेटा. हम मिलते किसी को कब हैं जब हम अलग अलग तरफ से चलते हैं और कहीं जाके मिल जाते हैं. That is not ray. Angle. Angle is आप चले ही same जगह से हो और then you are moving different paths. Are you getting the technical correct word?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Two rays. Ray 1, ray 2. And these two rays are originating from the same point. Origin is, you know, the starting. Originating. When they originate from the same point, what we get is called? What we get is
Angle.
called angle. Is that okay, beta?
Yes.
Yes. So we have discussed line segment, ray, and angle. Abhi we have discussed these four definitions. Coming on next is, let us discuss these two. Parallel lines, intersecting lines. Anji. You tell me, anybody by raising hand, what are parallel lines? By raising hands. Not like that, by raising hands. Okay. Yes, Anushka.
Ma'am, parallel lines are those, ma'am, which have a same which have a same length, but they are apart from each other.
Aditya. Aditya Gupta, you are also raising hand.
Ma'am, two lines which does not meet.
Why they don't meet? Any idea? No idea? Okay, so many hands are going up. Let me try. Nimish.
Ma'am, lines which are parallel to each other.
So, are you want to define parallel lines by saying lines which are parallel to each other? How are we going to define parallel lines, bete? We can't use the term parallel for that. If somebody wants to know who Nimish is, I cannot say, na, Nimish is Nimish. Can I say like this? Can I say like this? No, na? Yes. Tanushi?
Ma'am, the lines that are not intersect or meet each other at any point in a plane.
But why they do not intersect? That is the question.
Ma'am,
Bolo, why they don't intersect? Yes, Siddharth.
ma'am, because the space between them are e-
Give a try, no problem. Give a try. Whatever is coming to your mind, just say that.
the lines which are starting from different points and not meeting at any point.
My question is why they are not meeting?
Ma'am, because they have space between them which is not giving.
Which is what? Keep trying, no problem. Just give a try. Let's see, any new name? Yes, Amok.
Ma'am, because they both have the same angle.
No, don't say this. Don't mix up things. Yes, Yogam.
Ma'am, the two lines which start from a different point and they have a equal distance between them and they move in a different paths.
I am getting the word now which I am looking for. Yugam ne mujhe wo word diya, they have equal distance. Now I would like to build on this. देखो बेटा, any two lines, कोई दो lines हैं आपके पास. If you have any two lines such that the distance between them, the distance. Now which distance? Suppose एक ये pen है और एक ये pen है. I want to know the distance between them. Which distance we will be counting? मैं सीधा
Meter.
straight distance. I don't have any third person to help me. चलो मैं ऐसे try करती हूँ. Let me try. Will I be counting this straight distance या मैं ऐसे measure करके बोलूँगी this is the distance? Will I measure the diagonal distance or the straight distance?
Ma'am, this is
Straight
straight
distance.
distance.
And
Ma'am,
this-
straight.
And this straight distance is called the perpendicular distance. Which distance?
Perpendicular distance.
Perpendicular distance.
So the two lines having same perpendicular distance. जिनके बीच का perpendicular distance क्या होता है? Same. If the perpendicular distance between any two points means जो यहाँ पे है वही यहाँ है और वही है. Suppose there is a line like this. ठीक है? This is perpendicular distance. This is also perpendicular distance. This is also perpendicular. Is the perpendicular distance same all through or is it increasing?
Ma'am, it is
Increasing.
Not
So are these lines parallel?
No, ma'am.
You know we discussed the other day. जब हम इसको extend करेंगे तो क्या होगा?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
they
they
will
will meet at a point. Ma'am, they will meet at a point.
And if we go further, what will happen? They will
Ma'am, they will
intersect. Right. So parallel lines are the lines having same or you can say having equal perpendicular distance between the given 2 points. Perpendicular lines, parallel lines are the lines having equal perpendicular distance between any 2 points. And since the perpendicular distance between them is same, since the perpendicular distance between any 2 points is same, they never meet at any point. कुछ बच्चों ने अभी define किया था the lines which do not intersect. So I'm giving the answer to that. Why don't they intersect? Why don't they intersect? Because
they have parallel perpendicular distance.
और जब उनका डिस्टेंस हमेशा ही सेम है वो कैसे मिलेंगे? अगर मैं आपको डे टू डे लाइफ में इसका एग्जांपल दूं, मैं हूं और एक और है, सपोज these are two people, both are egoistic. वो सीधे चलना पसंद करता है, ये भी सीधे चलना पसंद करता है. They don't want to come closer, they don't want to be friends with each other. वो अपने अपने रास्ते जाते हैं, egoistic. So will they ever meet?
No, ma'am.
When do people become friends? When they start inclining towards each other. वो उसकी तरफ थोड़ा सा बात करने लगेंगे, ये इससे थोड़ा बात करने लगेंगे. थोड़ा सा तो दोनों को आना पड़ेगा ना एक दूसरे से बात करने के लिए. They need to come together to talk to each other. अगर दोनों अपने अपने बेंच पे अकड़ के बैठे, मैं तो नहीं हिल रहा, मैं तो नहीं हिल रही, या whatever it is. Are you getting my point? Maths is very interesting if you relate it to your daily life, right? But here in this case, we can see the perpendicular distances decreasing, right? So the two lines are meeting like this. Are you with me, bete?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you clear with the concept of parallel lines and intersecting lines?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Moving on, next is the last topic for the day. मैं आज आपको कराने वाली हूँ. The angles formed by intersecting lines. Can you tell me the shape of intersecting lines? Which alphabet?
X.
Ma'am,
X.
X, right? Now, when these two lines intersect, some angles are formed. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, right? How many angles are being formed by intersecting lines?
Ma'am, 4 angles.
4.
Do you know, children, how to draw the face of the angle? अब मैं आपको face बनाना सिखाऊं angle का.
Yes,
Face
ma'am.
of the angle is made like this. ये जो vertex है, this is called vertex. This is the face, vertex की direction में. So where is the face of angle 1? Is it upwards?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
3 is downwards.
Downwards.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, left.
So ये जो angles है बेटा 1 and 3, are they opposite or same direction?
Ma'am, they are
Opposite.
Opposite. These are called vertically opposite. एक इस direction में देख रहा है और एक इस direction में. So they are called vertically opposite angles. What are they called?
Vertically opposite.
Vertical opposite angles.
So when two lines intersect, vertically opposite angles are formed. In short, we call them VOA. I'm sure you have done in class 8 vertically opposite angles. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So one, yes, beta bolo.
Ma'am, angle 2 and angle 4 are also vertically opposite angles.
These two are also vertically opposites. ठीक है? Okay? Clear? अच्छा, अब एक interesting चीज देख के result को इसको खत्म करते हैं. This is a line. Can you tell me what is the measure of 1 plus 2?
Ma'am, 180 degree.
180. 180 degree.
180 degrees.
Why?
Because they are linear pairs.
Because they
Ma'am,
are
because
linear.
it is a straight line and ma'am, it has
Yes.
2 angles.
What is the measure of these two angles?
Ma'am,
2
this
plus
is
180 degree.
180.
Now 1 plus 2 is 180, 2 plus 3 is 180. Does it mean that 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you cancel 2 and 2, what will you get?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
angle
angle
1 is equal to angle 3.
So we conclude that when two lines intersect, vertically opposite angles are formed which are equal. So 1 is equal to 3 and 2 is equal to 4.
4 angles. 4.
Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great. 1 is equal to 2 and 3 is equal to 4. Okay. So that's all